wow. That's the beginning. Hi, I'm Paul Erdman. I'm friends with this guy.
Hey, I'm Jordan Reagan. I'm friends with that guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You be a good boy, you're gonna get the kennel.
So we are introducing our 10-week series called Over a Bottle.
Yeah, well, we're gonna discuss different current events that matter to us, and also maybe some philosophical topics that we choose to speak on while drinking a bottle of wine.
Or a bottle of something else. It could be, a whiskey, a brandy.
Maybe a small bottle of whiskey.
Maybe a smaller bottle.
Yeah.
We're going to be drinking today a red Cabernet Sauvignon. We are drinking the 337. I don't know if the camera can see that. Actually, I will bring that up there for you. There it is, 337. Paul and I are 100% not wine drinkers, or wine snobs, I should say.
No, not in any way. I drink it, but not really for the reasons that wine snobs drink it for. I drink it for the effects. We've been letting it breathe for about 3 minutes now.
Okay.
So,
cheers.
Cheers to
Over a bottle.
Over a bottle, and to us.
To us.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. Oh wow, that's tame, huh?
It's pretty tame.
Yeah. Used to drinking vinegar.
Calling it wine.
Yeah.
So the tasting notes for the 337 Cab Sauv are: it exhibits lively aromas of black cherry, ripe currant.
Yeah.
Ripe currant, fresh herbs, and lightly roasted coffee. Supple tannins and balanced acidity. I swear I haven't been drinking yet. Supple tannins and balanced acidity support core flavors of blackberry, black cherry, and toasty oak, intertwined with spicy black pepper accents. It is rich and complex, and so may be enjoyed on its own or with a range of cuisine. So.
Yeah, I mean, with that description, I'm getting some of that, but mostly what I'm getting is a bit buzzed already. So that's good. So it really has notes of that.
All right, so my question for you, Paul. So we're going to start this 10-week series, Over a Bottle.
Yeah.
It's just going to be me and you to do this 10-week series. What are your goals here? What are you trying to get out of this? What are you looking forward to?
I think the biggest thing that I want to get out of this is an outlet for creativity.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to talk and express opinions and also listen to yours.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to learn, because there's going to be perspective that you have that I don't have.
Yeah.
So my hope is to really get a lot out of it while also providing some sort of content that someone else may or may not get something out of. My hope is that they would get something out of it as well. Have a bottle of wine or other alcohol at the beginning of each video and kind of outline what that is. And by the time that alcohol is finished, so is the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But as far as this style that you and I are doing, I don't know of anything like it. I'm sure there is something, but I haven't seen any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just two dudes that sit down and talk about the things they care about.
Who are you? Who are we listening to when we listen to Paul Erdman?
Sure. I am Paul Erdman. I live in Fargo, North Dakota, the Midwest, the heart of the Midwest.
The heart of the Midwest.
Yes, just adjacent to the Red River. I am a married man. I have one daughter and another child on the way.
Yeah.
Yes. I am 29 years young. I have been divorced once.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any plans to get divorced a second time.
That's good.
You'd have to speak to my wife about that, though, to see if she has any plans.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't.
Yeah. I work for a nonprofit. I wear a tie to work, and I drive a Chevrolet Impala 2006.
That's a good intro.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's about it. I was a musician in the past, and
You still are.
well, sure, I own a guitar.
I mean, there's some stuff right behind us here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm Jordan Reagan, live in Fargo, North Dakota as well.
That's convenient for us
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
doing these videos.
Yeah, I moved back here. I've been gone for about 10 years. I moved back about a year and a half ago. I was a married man. I am no longer a married man. I'm single. And back in my hometown of Fargo, where I grew up. And let's see here. I love music. Music is my life. I love listening to music. I love creating music. Working on figuring out how to do the process of recording music and being disciplined there. I love reading. And I love learning, I think, and growing. Learning and growing, I'd say, are the two things that matter most to me in my life. Trying to learn from the people and the world around me, and then just trying to grow myself to become the best version of myself that I can be.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where were you before or I should say after you left Fargo and before you came back?
Yeah, I was in Philadelphia, went to school in Philly, college, I should say. Went to college in Philadelphia, and then I moved to New York. I was in New York for 3 years, working there. And then I lived in Chicago most recently for 2 years as well, living and working there.
Oh, it's fine. I like when there is no continuity. Can I ask, let's leave that part in too. Can I ask you what I believe to be the worst question to ask someone who lives in New York?
Well, I don't live there any longer, so let's go for it.
Perfect. Have you ever ridden in the cash cab?
No, I haven't.
No one has.
True.
Ben Bailey does it for
Yeah.
10 minutes
Yeah.
once every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
But,
That's-
well, you said you went to college in Philly. What did you study?
I studied finance and real estate. Had a really interesting experience though my last 2 years of Philly. I joined a anti-frat fraternity, and when I say anti-frat, I just mean that there was a lot of punk rock music, actually a lot of drugs. Maybe I shouldn't talk too much about that on camera, but
Yeah.
punk rock, drugs. For a Midwestern straight white boy, there's a lot of LGBT community in this anti-frat, and just a lot of things that I'd never been exposed to before. Really expanded my mind and helped me
Yeah.
grow. So it challenged me, but it wasn't like someone in my face being like, believe something different. It was someone who was a close friend doing something completely different, and
Yeah.
and I was like, oh.
Were there ever moments I'm assuming no, but were there ever moments where someone else being who they were, you took offense to?
Never.
See, that's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Because that's something again I think about this area that
Totally.
people assume that we're closed-minded.
Yeah.
Because there are people around you that are closed-minded, but you go
Totally.
anywhere there's closed-minded people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're the shining example of Fargo, North Dakota.
Supposedly, I mean, this is going to be the premier YouTube channel or YouTube show for Fargo, right?
We're gonna make an attempt at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going for 6 subscribers and 12 views per video. You can also follow us on Twitter at Over a Bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you have any questions or topics that you would like to hear us discuss, you can send us an email at overabottle@gmail.com.
It's pretty clear what our branding is
Right.
here. Can you give me one example, subject matter and current event that would go along with it that we might be talking about?
Yeah, so we might want to touch, let's say, on religion for
Sure.
one episode. I imagine in that episode we will discuss prejudice against Muslims.
Yep.
Would be a current event thing. And then for the topic, we would probably talk about our history with religion.
Absolutely. We don't need to have
yeah.
a catchphrase necessarily, although we're going to hopefully come up with a good catchphrase or whatever.
Absolutely.